This is because members of the municipal board were gazetted in the Kenya Gazette on the 7th of December 2018. The governor is alleged to have proposed politicians who vied for the MCA seat and lost as members of the county assembly in various wards. An example is alleged by appointment of Castle Mechen in Igoju East Ward and somebody by the name of Tirum in Abogeta West Ward as an alternative MCA. The governor is alleged to have forced several members of the County Assembly of Meru to apologize in public. An example is the member of County Assembly for Akede Ward. The governor is alleged to have not initiated any developments in several ones in Meru County so far. The governor was alleged to be incompetent and lacking leadership qualities. The governor was alleged to have not utilized public funds in the right manner. The governor is alleged to have not understood and acknowledged the other leaders who were chosen by voters in Meru County. The governor is alleged to frustrate the process of reconciliation between her and the MCAs. The governor is alleged to have abused MCAs on 12 December 2022 by calling them foxes. Further, about 300 public participants presented written memoranda in support of the motion to impeach the governor. 2. Views of the members of public opposing the motion to impeach the governor of Meru County, the Honorable Kawira Mwangaza. These are the reasons the members of public who are opposing the motion give. The alleged impeachment of the governor of Meru is mainly borders on claims of nepotism, irregular recruitment, failure to protect public interest, and conflict of interest. The alleged aforementioned claims were reported to EACC, which is the investigating body, not the MCAs. That a determination is yet to be made by the information body. That some claimants in the impeachment motion are under investigation. That the proposed impeachment motion was brought early, and the governor should be given more time to establish plans to develop Meru County. That the alleged grounds cited in the impeachment motion are not cited anywhere in law. That the alleged grounds cited in the impeachment motion have no basis. That the governor is development-oriented and the impeachment motion is biased and based on malice. That the governor, MCAs, and other leaders have not allegedly exhausted all forms of alternative dispute resolution mechanism to resolve their differences. That the governor is allegedly being impeached for being a woman in leadership as the governor of Meru County, as the governor of county government of Meru. On or about 30 residents of different sub-counties presented written memoranda to oppose the impeachment of the governor. Mr. Speaker, in a nutshell, it was observed that the principles and the key parameters necessary to conduct a public participation were met in the public participation exercise conducted at the sub-county level in Meru County. However, these are the findings of the public participation process in different sub-counties. Some members of the public stated their views in written memoranda and did not sign the memoranda. This is something we have seen. Some sub-counties conducting public participation faced challenges such as chaos, residents interrupting the public participation process and harassing the county assembly officers. In all sub-counties, residents gave their views in support or against the impeachment motion. That in Tigania Central Sub-County, the public participation process was to take place at Kigucho Methodist Church. However, the process did not take place in the same premises as the Reverend Daniel Medekan declined to allow the public participation process to take place in the church. The Reverend states that he was not consulted and he could not allow a political process to take place in the church. That the officers of the assembly moved to Kegoswa Chief's camp, where submissions and registration went smoothly until the process was interrupted. Thereafter, the police officers restored order and the public participation process resumed and ended seamlessly. In Egembe South Sub-County, the public participation process was interrupted abruptly by youths chanting slogans in favor of the governor. This led to police officers using tear gas to control the residents. Thereafter, the process proceeded to the end without any interruptions. That in Imenti North Sub-County, officers from the county assembly were blocked out of Kianjuri Youth Center. As a result, the officers were forced to break into the hall. Thereafter, there was around the youth that interrupted the participation process severally. Officers of the county assembly were harassed and objects such as eggs thrown at them by around the youth chanting "Mama, Mama" slogans. The officers managed to restart the meeting several times, and finally, it was not conducive to proceed with the public participation exercise. Around the youth refused to sign their attendance sheets, and some youth attempted to tear their attendance sheets. However, some views and memoranda were collected by officers of the county assembly from the venue. In Motuate sub-county, the public participation went smoothly and there were no distractions at all. In Tigania sub-county, 2 opposing groups and altercations for like 20 minutes. Later, the exercise resumed and the process went down smoothly.